I'm breaking down the motion design artwork I created for the market update opener. The entire piece was built on a single creative philosophy: controlled chaos, driven entirely by noise. Every primary and secondary element you are about to see was generated, shaped, and animated using noise patterns and black and white masks as the main driver. Let's start with the globe. This highly detailed globe was created using just one image, a 6K Earth texture from free content of Video Copilot, and it was more than enough for this scene. I added sphere and wrapped the UVs and projected a texture as a point colored black and white. From single grayscale map, I drove all the displacement to the geometry, using the same texture again as a mask. I split geometry into layers to generate an outer shell. This gives me an additional glass, like a secondary layer, creating depth and a clean visual separation. The circular lines were built from one simple circle, duplicated multiple times. Each circle received its own noise pattern, controlling movement, thickness, and emission value. This gave every circle line a unique rhythm, creating a dynamic visual flow instead of repetitive pattern. For second scene, instead of using typical business corporate style, I pushed it toward an abstract visual. Start with generic base building model, scattered point across the bounded volume, and applied animated noise to drive the color for the instance boxes later. Then I copied 4 different boxes shapes from Grayscale Gorilla Model Library. Each box was offset and shifted with noise animation, grid pattern animation, scattering point on a simple grid, applied noise animation, and exported result as 2D pattern using Copernicus in Houdini. This allowed me later to use it as emission map texture for final render. Stock candles, single line animated with noise, and added a simple condition to it. Any point moving above 0 on the y-axis turned to white, and anything below turned to black. With this procedural mask, I remapped the color later with white and orange and red and green, all depend on the requirement of the shot. The mindset of this project was, let procedural noise handle the animation instead of relying on traditional keyframing. By immersing controlled chaos, every element became alive, organic, and interconnected, making the final opener feel both dynamic and unified.